Meme coin attention is rotating from past viral winners towards structured presales with clearer entry stages. Crypto market shifts frames the pressure because APEMARS is presented with detailed presale numbers, but structured pricing does not remove market risk. Dogwifhat has cooled from its earlier peak, Gigachad is stabilizing at low levels, and APEMARS is in stage 18. The useful part is the test in front of the story, not a broad market slogan. The real test is whether presale participation converts into post-listing liquidity. That gives the opening a measurable checkpoint and keeps the story tied to named levels, named participants, named rules, or named product steps. The confirmed baseline is the presale data. APEMARS is listed at 0.000288816 in stage 18, with a planned listing price of 0.0055. The supplied evidence says more than 23.3 billion tokens have been sold, around $448,000 has been raised, and the holder count is 1,696. This baseline matters because it gives viewers the part that can be checked before any larger conclusion is drawn. It also limits the story to the facts already visible. Those metrics describe participation, not guaranteed performance. The viewer can separate the setup from speculation. One side is the factual baseline, and the other is the result that still needs confirmation. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The mechanism is stage-based pricing in a high-volatility meme coin sector. In plain English, each stage raises the token price slightly before the planned listing event. For crypto market shifts, that mechanism matters because that structure can make entry timing clearer, but it cannot solve liquidity or adoption by itself. The stress point is specific, whether buyers remain active once the token leaves the presale environment. This is the part that makes the headline useful, because it explains why one level, deadline, filing, reserve figure, integration, or data point can change behavior. The direct impact lands on meme coin traders, presale participants, and Solana token watchers. Dogwifhat shows the risk of cooling after viral momentum, while Gigachad shows community identity without strong utility growth. APEMARS is positioned differently because its story depends on structured distribution before public trading. The practical consequence is participants must separate pricing structure from actual market demand. That is the viewer value here, understanding who faces the change and why the change is not the same for every participant. The effect is not evenly distributed, so the segment focuses on the group with the clearest supported exposure. The unresolved part is whether the planned listing price and presale demand translate into liquid trading. A pricing gap does not guarantee a realized gain after listing. That gap matters because post-listing liquidity, sell pressure, and adoption can change the outcome quickly. The cleaner proof would be a completed listing with transparent liquidity and sustained holder growth. Until that appears, the story should be read as a defined setup with a real open question. That does not make the story smaller. It makes it cleaner because the unresolved detail is exactly where risk can be misread. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The concrete signal to follow is listing execution, market depth, and holder growth after the presale. Those signals would show whether structured entry becomes durable demand. Crypto market shifts becomes easier to read if liquidity appears after listing and holders keep growing. It weakens if the listing arrives without depth or the presale metrics stop improving. The final readout is simple. Structure can organize risk, but it cannot erase it. A strong next signal should be observable, not emotional. A filing, close, data release, official term, usage number, or liquidity change.